if I got a dog.
Hey, y'all, what up, though? How y'all feeling? Everybody good? It's your man, your friend, and fam member, Brayley here. Everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. So, shout out to Anonymous T. She said, allegedly, that Love and Marriage DC may be coming back, you know, during the holiday season around November, Thanksgiving, or December during Christmas, right? So, as you guys may or may not know, DJ Quicksilva, who is on Love and Marriage DC, took a break for a long minute. I originally found out this news from Urban Radio Nation. Shout out to them. I do check them on the regular, daily schmegular. There's also another source I check out called Radio Facts by Kevin Roswell. I am tuned into the email alerts, so DJ Quicksilva is moving to mornings. That's right, 92Q, We Are Q, Radio 1's urban contemporary station in Baltimore, Maryland, is making a shift as Quicksilva moves from hosting afternoons to mornings. The new show, the Quicksilva Morning Show, will feature the current morning show host, Che Parker, and Johnny Porkchop Doswell. Quicksilva has been hosting afternoons on We Are Q, also co-owned Urban Contemporary 93.9 Kiss FM WKYS in Washington, D.C., alongside Dominique the Diva. Now, Dominique the Diva will continue to host the afternoon show on WKYS solo. So, congratulations on this news. You know, with radio, to make a career in radio is not easy, right? Because, you know, it's bigger than playing music, it is bigger than giving away tickets. It is being able to create content for 4 to 5 hours a day live, and to create that connection with the audience, to create that connection with how you give, and also to keep so many moving parts moving. Congratulations. So, what do I think about this move for Love and Marriage DC? I think that this is a huge deal, right? Because now, guess what? At this point, y'all remember what Wendy Williams did with the Wendy Williams Experience, right? She was on 107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B. Who's to say that the Quicksilva Experience can't come to the Oprah Winfrey Network? I'm just saying, you know, think about the biggest, you know, celebrity interviews, games, you know, callers, all that stuff. I think the Quicksilva Experience on the Oprah Winfrey Network would be amazing. So, you know, and I'm kind of wondering, you know, if they have already taped Quicksilva, you know, doing morning radio. I know that Ashley is probably very happy because, you know, at the end of the day, I think DJ Quicksilva's kids and Ashley's kids are younger. So, you know, him being on in the mornings will help him be there for later on after school, be able to pick them up and get to be in the home a little bit more. Because I know that's one thing that Ashley Silva was, you know, talking to Quicksilva about, is that I need more support. So hopefully this works out for them. Like I said, doing morning radio, you know, it's it's a fun gig, because I mean, at the end of the day, first of all, to me, the baddest, realest, freshest, livest, uncut radio is morning radio, right? Because think about it. By the time 10 a.m. comes, you've been up. So you're going to have an opinion, but it's not going to be as fresh. And then from 3 to 7, you know, that's drive time radio. And then from 7 to midnight, that's overnight, right? So, you know, with DJ Quicksilva being on in the morning, and, you know, DJ Quicksilva is a very inspirational brother as well. You know, him growing up the way he did and having his own street, you know, named after him. He's a real down-to-earth brother. So I feel like his personality is going to definitely translate to morning radio. And like I said, Oprah Winfrey Network, use your resources, okay? Do an ad campaign where DJ Quicksilva, you know, plays some own shows on 92Q, We Are Q, all right? So yeah, that's basically, you know, my take on it. Like I said, I've been in media since 2012, so having done my own radio show, at Kent State University, Dr. B's Crib Almost Live. If you go to Facebook and type in Dr. B's Crib Almost Live, you can go back and watch me do radio. Not to mention Code M Radio with iHeartMedia. Been on, Nickelodeon with the Snick Sleepover Jam when I was in elementary school in 2003. That was a fun time getting to be on Ozzy Media with Carlos, for the presidential, after the presidential election. Doing that after show there, being on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, going to the NAB radio show, Auspicious Pagan, and say goodbye to Mary Marigan to be a part of the ABC News on Campus 2016 election. I've had the privilege of being around this great industry that I love so much, and I gotta tell you, at the end of the day, anybody who gets up and does media, it's not the easiest job in the world, because you have to be able to give a part of yourself and still have a soul for your own personal life. And that's not easy, because, my mom, man, I'll never forget what she said. She said, Braylon, even on your dream job, you're not going to like going to work every day. I'm like, okay, first of all, if anybody's negative, I'll just fire them. So we won't be dealing with that. I control what we do. I control how we move. And she's like, yeah, but still, even with all those wonderful things that you will be able to do, that doesn't mean that you won't have a bad day. And so, as people say, don't let a bad day determine that you have a bad life. So I'm very proud of this news. I wanted to share it because, first of all, we need more of us in spaces where we are not, but also, too, a lot of people have been wondering about Love and Marriage DC, which to me, Love and Marriage DC definitely has some legs, for sure. I think that's probably the strongest franchise out of all of them, honestly. That includes, Detroit and Huntsville. I think Huntsville is the flagship, but we'll see what happens after this season. You know what I mean? If that trailer is not executed, through the episodes, then I think the fans will determine that, because they determined a lot with that blackout. They absolutely did determine a lot with the blackout. So, and hopefully they'll be able to showcase more of the real side. I look forward to seeing Joy and Clifton, or Clifton. Not to mention, too, I need to know what happened after that Christmas fight with Joy and Ashley, right? I need to know what happened with that. And Sherelle, definitely want to know what happened with that as well. Hopefully Joy and Sherelle have repaired their relationship, because I know Joy was a part of a music singing group, and she took that out on Sherelle, which was so unfair to me. Like, if she really had nothing to do with it, then she's her own individual. And then, of course, the Tylers and Lil Jamie. And not to mention, I do want to see their son with blindness. I want to see what his life is like now. You know what I mean? I remember at the reunion where, he wanted somebody. He wanted a female. And, Carlos King said, well, I am, the king of reality TV. I think we can make that happen, right? And I was just like, why don't you just do a dating show for him? Like, I would love to host it, because I have my own experience in the disability community. And I will just leave that there. But it would have been cool to see a black man hosting a dating show for somebody with disabilities, and black men being able to connect. And I promise you, it would have been the realest dating show ever to come to own. That's not to disrespect Put a Ring On. That's not to disrespect Ready to Love. But you don't really get to see really anybody with a disability being the lead of a dating show. So hopefully that will end up happening. And like I said, I think OWN will have to reset itself. And, like I said, I think, DJ Quicksilva with this move to morning radio, I think it's a good move for him. More time with his family. He won't have to, have the energy to do afternoon drive time and then do the nighttime gigs. And he's probably pulling back on those too, because guess what? As soon as he does a gig, he's got to be back on at 6 a.m. So I think this is a good reset for him. That's my take on DJ Quicksilva moving to morning radio. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. One love, much love, all of them out here. Everybody. Bye.